his destiny in his own hands.
Ambition. Juice means power and respect. You gotta be ambitious. To me, it's scary how Juice is like a Shakespearean tragedy. I didn't have a script for Juice, ever. Through the whole film, I didn't have a script. I read cold turkey, walked in there, picked up the sides, and just read. And I got that part. That was God. You know what I'm saying? And that's God that's gonna take me all the way there. When I was in the School for the Arts in Baltimore, all they told me was there's no work for black actors. They was like, you don't get another job. There's no work for black actors. So at the same time, I'm trying to rap, seeing how rapping was starting to take off. Then I moved to California, and I had, a chance to be down with Digital Underground. I seized that time, seized that chance, and did it. And, when I was doing that, nobody asked me if I could act. Nobody said, can you act? I was just hanging around at the right times, and I was in there while they was doing the auditions. I asked to read for the part, read for the part, just because I happened to have skills. Hopefully I did. I got the part, so. But it's the work. They got to start giving more young black males chances, you know what I'm saying? Because that's what this was.
You got to get the ground beneath your feet, partner. Get the wind behind your back and go out in the blaze if you got to. Otherwise, you ain't. You might as well be dead your damn self.
The film is talking about very real problems that happen in today. Whether we talk about them or not, whether we have a film about them or not, they're going to happen. And whether the movie is a black film or a Latino film or Filipino film, there's going to be violence at the theater. If that's the case, you know what I'm saying? But it's not Ernest Dickerson's juice that makes people go and fight. And that's what's so stupid. And it doesn't take a 20-year-old young black man to tell the whole world to get off this violence at the theater thing. Then that's what I'm going to have to do. It's a double standard because every movie that's out today, there's a gun, and nobody notices that except when it happens with a black film. Nobody notices the red or the blue in the poster unless it's a black film, and that's what really ails me about today's society. Is it really that deep that we can't release a film without this violence in the movie thing? I mean, that's real stupid, and that's how I look at it.
Be careful with that, man. It's loaded.
When you use your brain, it doesn't always have to come to a violent end, but sometimes it does, and that's all that I'm saying. That is a choice. They never show you that, okay, the cop's beating on you. You have a choice. Violence to defend yourself, turn the other cheek, or wait for the news cameras to come and talk about it. Like Rodney King. This happened to me. The police beat me up in the middle of the street for no reason, just simply because I cursed at them, because they were harassing me, and I cursed at them, and then they beat me up. Now, in reality, I couldn't shoot them like in my rhymes. I would say, you know what I'm saying, pow, pow, you know what I'm saying, it was a shootout, but I couldn't do that in reality. But in my rhymes, it vents that anger, because I can, fire back at the police and won't go to jail for life. In my music, and in a lot of this music, it's only talking about the oppressed rising up against the oppressor. That's all. That's what my music's about. So the only people that's scared are the oppressors. The only people who could have any harm coming to them are those who oppress. Simple as that.
Doesn't matter what happened. If y'all want us to be guilty, we'll be guilty.
Do you think that as an artist you have social responsibility?
It depends on who you're writing your music for. If they were doing their music for black people or for people who want to come to a better understanding on how things really are, then they did a good job. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to see the true picture. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if he feels uncomfortable. Because what about when I felt uncomfortable for 400 years? Then now all of a sudden it's bad to talk about some real... Anytime somebody pulls a trigger or there's any kind of gunshot, everybody starts running for cover. But everybody's really doing all this shooting in the streets. You know what I'm saying? All this Iran-Contra stuff and that war, all that's violence to me. That's real violence. What we're talking about is fake violence. All this, what we're rapping, it happens in the streets, but us rapping about it is not the violence. And the movie about it is not the violence. You know what I'm saying? It's an adventure world that we are creating. What we're doing is using our brain to get out of the ghetto any way we can. So we tell these stories, you know what I'm saying? And they tend to be violent because our world tends to be filled with violence.
I got more control over your life than you do. How you figure that? I'm letting you breathe, ain't I?
And that's your responsibility to be a role model.
Right, and that's what I'm doing, yes. But it's my responsibility to be a true role model and show the world my faults as well as my good points so that no one can ever use my faults against me like they do every black man. As soon as you make it, they start, bring something to make you down. I know what my faults are, and I let everybody know them. You know what I'm saying?
Tell me that wasn't just...
I only want karma. I only want what's mine, what's meant for me to have. I'm happy with what I've done thus far. I could leave now and be totally happy. I'm on film for life. And I have the ability to put a memory into somebody's head, to a child's head, like Cooley High did for me. You know what I'm saying? I can affect somebody. That's what I wanted. Now, if I get more, then I'm blessed. But if I get less, I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? They can't take anything from me. I don't want for me. I want for my people. I want for young black males. I want to start a youth movement again. You know what I'm saying? And it's not that when I keep saying young black males, it's not like we're anti-white. But everybody has to agree that that's who need it right now is young black males. They're in need. And I want to help young people in general, but you can't front.
As the man forwarding to the 6 brother.
Yeah, but team 6 them don't make sense, you know. They don't have the time.
It's alright, darling. And I really real upbeat, you know. Alright. Closer to them guys, 5 and 6.
2 or 6 like a well strong.
Closer to them guys. 7 meters. Show out that run down.
Oh, no.
No, that's the run going on. Checking with the number, yeah.
Mind what you are doing now? Check that again, you know.
Let's say
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Behind.
Come on, we're not at the run go. Hard 6.
That's not in our report.
5 and betting. 3 and gone in. Don't run.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 dose! Where's that? A dose started up. See them there? You see them? Them there show up. 6 dose again. 1, 4, 6. Holy door.
Pass the live man, you know. Sorry. Pass the live man.
Organize and centralized.
Last time, I'm sorry.
Yeah, man, organize and centralized.
Here we are there, man.
Organize and centralized.
Here we are there.
Organize and centralized.
Move, go nowhere.
Organize and
there.
centralized.
Where am I do?
3 type and straight the throw them there. Working now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
There's a place to back up road.
Yeah, man.
Go and go with the cookie then, no? Go and not this up.
You know, some never see some man go in already. I would have reached in there, so with this.
That's all day one, you know.
Hold him there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Repeat the 5S there. 2s and 3.
Come on, 5 over and road. No, no, more.
Government have no talk with that no more. A 5 that you are?
4, 3.
5
They might lock up in the way.
No. Do you want them? You not give up?
1 name, sir.
You not give me winning?
1 name, sir.
4 and put in.
Alright, take the money now.
Throw East in one of his last interviews before his death. Rest in peace, Pac.
All right, still hanging out at the after party, and with me from Death Row, introduce yourself, my man.
And I'm Suge Knight, Tupac Shakur.
All right. Now here's the deal. First of all, can you tell us what you actually thought about the actual rap category in terms of? I mean, I saw Coolio win, and I was like, sorry.
It's like this. For us, anything in awards, when you think about that, he got an album out there. He sold 6 million records. He sold 3 million singles. He got another album coming out, Machiavelli. Snoop got an album coming out. We just move forward. We don't even get caught up in that type of shit.
All right, man. Can we talk about Death Row East? What is exactly happening, and what can we expect from it?
You believe in God?
Certainly.
Believe in Death Row East. Believe in that. Real.
My old
That's
boy
it
say,
right
I'm
there.
ride with you.
Believe in God, believe in Death Row East. We plan to take the same strategy we use with Death Row West, which is mind over matter,
taking all our weaknesses and making it to our strengths. We know that we got strength in numbers. We already run the streets out here. So now we just gonna help some of these brothers get their money on because we know they got talent. We got the ways to make them use their talent to the maximum effect. And that's what this is about. Everybody rap. We don't rap. We rap to make money. We do business. Ain't no other record company out there that sold as many records as we did. We outsold Bad Boy, LaFaze, every black record label out there, we outsold them in 1 year. And I'm a convict, and my homeboy just got off a murder case. So that tells you that it's pure talent, no hype. We don't got no all-American smiles. They don't even want to buy our record, but they got to buy our record because we represent the street. So Death Row East is going to be a personification of what we did on the west side. We're going to do it to the east side, and we're going to prove once and for all that all these people talking about an East Coast, West Coast war, they like the Judas was to Jesus. They only here to cause confusion. We here to bring money and to bring change. They here to cause confusion. All these weak rappers, Nas, all these suckers, they battling off of East and West like this is a game. This ain't no game. If this was chess, we'd be yelling checkmate 3 years ago because we've been beat these. It's not a game. We out here trying to help our people make money. We trying to get out of this 3-strike circle they got us in and start getting our papers on. So that's what we doing. By strength in numbers, we coming to the East Coast to prove there is no fear, there is no problem, there ain't nothing but opportunity. And the opportunity is overthrow the government y'all got right now, which is Bad Boy and Nas and all that bullshit, and we will bring a new government here that will feed every person in New York.
Cool, man. All right, man. Peace.